Hi, Suzanne.
Hi.
It's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How have you been today?
I've been okay. Just
Yeah.
came to get some advice about some things.
What seems to be interesting you today?
Well, I don't know if it's interesting, but I haven't had my period in the last 12 weeks. I'm kind of getting worried, but I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant. I don't really feel like buying a test, but my boyfriend knows and my friend knows.
Okay, and how does your boyfriend feel about it?
He definitely wants me to keep it, but I'm not too sure if I want to keep it.
What what's making you feel unsure?
Well, I work at night right now. Right now, I really don't have the money. I'm the only one that's supporting me and him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I really want to have that responsibility.
Yeah, I understand it's a big responsibility for sure. Um, do you feel like your job that you have now wouldn't be enough money if you kept the baby?
No, but I do heroin.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. It really is. I've been doing it since I've been doing this job, and my boyfriend was one that introduced it to me. So it's been a part of my life for a while. So I also don't feel like my life would fit around the baby.
Okay.
I don't
Do
know.
you think you would ever be willing to stop the heroin for the baby?
Maybe for the baby, but I don't know. Like I said, if I don't keep it, maybe I don't have to quit. But I don't know. I like what I do right now.
What do you like about what you do?
The money,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty good. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
Just the money. How does it make you feel? Your job? Does it give you a sense of accomplishment of your job, or is it just?
I mean, I'm just having sex with guys at night,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. Not really. Just for the money.
Okay. And your friend, is she? You know her from your job?
Yeah. So we do heroin together from time to time. She wants me. I don't know, like where she has other kids as well. So I don't know where this advice is coming from, but she says I should keep doing drugs. I guess the baby's used to it by now. I'm not sure, but I don't know how I feel about that.
What is your opinion on the drugs? Would you want that for your child?
Probably not.
Why not?
I mean, my parents weren't very good either when I was a kid, and they weren't really supportive, and it had a lot to do with their addictions. So I wouldn't want that for my kid.
So tell me more about your childhood.
Um, well, they weren't very supportive, and I dropped out of high school when I was 16. And my parents were alcoholics and drug addicts, so I haven't really had a good parent support system. So if I do keep a child, I would want better, I guess.
Maybe you could be the one to end the cycle, perhaps.
Yeah. I've been doing drugs since I was, like I said, well, since I met my boyfriend when I was 18. Now I'm 22. So it's been a part of my life for so long. But yeah, I guess you're right.
Do you think your boyfriend would want to stop drugs also for the baby?
I haven't even asked him. I don't want to put that pressure on him.
But you're telling me he wants to keep the baby, right? Maybe that could be something that y'all talk about before you make your decision.
Yeah. I just don't want to, like, change his life, even though he is the father. I mean, he's the only guy that I'm having sex with without protection. So,
Okay. Well, there's definitely resources out there that I can connect you with if you would want to do it alone. There's definitely ways you can be a single mother without him if you feel like that would be better.
no, he's so nice and, like, he's always been there for me. So, no, I definitely don't want him to leave.
fine. It's okay.
Because he is the father of the child, and he has supported me, even though I'm the only one that's bringing in the money right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe getting him off drugs would be good, but...
Is drugs the reason he doesn't have a job?
That, and he also doesn't have a high school diploma or anything. I guess he's just kind of a bum. He just sits home and plays video games and does heroin all day.
Does supporting him bother you whenever he is doing those things during the day? Not really being productive, it seems like.
Yeah, but I know when I go to work at night, I can just block it out because I'm going to make money. So he's happy when I bring the money home.
Would you ever consider getting a job that is at night so you're still comfortable with your lifestyle, but maybe is legal? Like maybe a bartender. Bartenders make hundreds of dollars a night.
Maybe. But again, like I want him to also have a job too. I don't want him to be home forever.
Right.
But we're addicted right now. Like I love doing heroin at the moment. Like I don't know how I would even go about changing that.
Well, there's definitely resources I can connect you with like recovery groups. People just get together and talk about their recovery, so it's someone you can relate to, and people who are going through the same things you are, so you don't feel like anyone's judging you. There are plenty of groups out there like that. And definitely some low-cost clinics that could help you with maybe a therapist to talk about why these drugs are an important part of your life too, maybe to get to the root of the problem, so you don't relapse if you do decide to quit. So those are some things I can definitely connect you with if you're interested.
Yeah.
So what would you like? What kind of help would you like?
I guess I definitely don't agree with my friend. If I keep the baby, I have to quit.
So you want some help for quitting? Is what
If
I'm
I
hearing.
keep the baby, but
Okay.
if I don't keep the baby, then who knows what I decide to do. Like I don't know if I'll even be motivated to quit. Like I just came to you because I'm pregnant
Mm-hmm.
and I'm on drugs. It's like I could have came to you 2 years ago when I was still on drugs, but wasn't pregnant, but I didn't.
Right.
So what would make me? How could you help me?
I think I could definitely help you with hooking you up with some programs that will help you with your sobriety. I think regardless of a baby or not, sobriety would be good for you. If it's what you want, it could help you maybe get a better job, a different lifestyle, and if something like this does happen again, it won't be a harder decision for you because you'll be healthy. And definitely, I think, what about like a GED since you dropped out of high school?
I guess I just don't have the time or like the money to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like paying for school at the moment. Like college, I was never thinking about college, but I mean, I wish I had my GED, but I don't know. How could I go to class?
Was
I'm working at
education
night.
ever important in your family growing up?
No, but I mean, now I see that so many like people that have good jobs have some sort of diploma or education. So I probably would have to get it. I just don't know how I would do that without having to not be able to afford it.
They have some low-cost options for you, and they have pretty flexible ones. Like they have classes at night for people who work during the day. They might have some in the early evening if you were ever thinking of doing like a late night job. They definitely have ways to work with people who are adults with lives to get a GED. And then they also have some online, too.
But do they cost money? Like, I don't feel like paying for it.
They will cost, but it'll be significantly less.
Do you know how much?
I don't know, but I can definitely find out for you.
Okay.
How do you think that would maybe open up doors for you?
I mean, definitely better now. I mean, I like my job because it makes money. So I would need something that makes money. And then, I mean, maybe my boyfriend will see that what I'm doing is a good thing. Maybe he can do it with me. I don't know. But he's been doing heroin for so long. Like, one, I don't want him to overdose. Now that we're having a child. But on the other hand, I don't want to force him to quit. Like, I don't want to lose him.
What do you think would happen if you lost him?
I mean, he probably wouldn't be able to support me and the child. So, like, if I kept the child, it'd be fine. But he's been the only type of parent that I've really ever had in my life. I mean, he was the one that introduced me to drugs, yes. But he's respectable and nice.
Do you think maybe you depend on him more than you should in a relationship?
No. I mean, like I said, he doesn't do shit. I mean, like I said, I'm the one that makes the money. So if anything, if he left, I don't even know where he would go.
Right. So he depends on you also?
Oh, yeah.
And how does that make you feel?
I mean, I've known him for a while now. So, I mean, I also, it's not like all my money is going towards him. I make my own money. But it does suck when he's just doing drugs all day and getting high and not doing anything. So, maybe if I change, he would change with me, especially with the child. I'm just worried if I decide to not keep it, we're just going to go back to the way we were before.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, ultimately, this decision is yours about the baby, and you have to make the decision that's best for you. Not best for him or best for your friends' opinions. What's best for you?
I mean, I feel like the only reason why I would quit is because of the baby. I mean, if you have some magic pill that's going to make me quit, or some stupid meeting or whatever, maybe. But right now, it's just a baby. Otherwise, I don't see myself changing.
Would you like to change? Would stopping because of the baby be positive? Like, would you be happy that you had stopped?
For sure.
So maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah. It's like my work and my life, like, kind of go hand in hand. Like, I get drunk before I go into work. Mm-hmm. And then just so I can numb it all and just go through it and make the money. But then I'm doing and getting heroin outlets and finding ways to get drugs through my job. So.
And is that a lifestyle you want to continue? Or would you like to stop one day?
For sure, I would like to stop one day. But not with the current position I'm in. The job that I have is not going to let me do that. I can't. Like, I have to have the heroin. Or some way, like some drugs. Like, some of them don't even work for me. I have to find something.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Well, how are you feeling about which way are you leaning now after learning that there's resources for a recovery group and GED?
Now that you mentioned those, I mean, have you seen people that work for?
Oh, yeah. I've seen it work really well. It's still hard. It's never not going to be hard, but it helps to have a support group of people that understand what you're going through.
you know, I mean, my only friends do drugs, or the one friend I have really, and I only am friends with her because of the work we're in. Like, I'm not going out with her or anything.
Is it important to you to make friends?
I mean, I wish I had some more people to lean on, at least. I mean, I can't even fathom having a friend right now in the situation I'm in, but I mean, one day I hope. I just need more support.
And there's also, if you don't want to keep the baby, that's totally your decision. And there's resources too.
I mean, I'm just worried that I'll go back to the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to quit, but if I don't have this baby, I feel like, I mean, if I have this baby, it'll be my whole world. So I will quit. But if I don't, I don't know.
If you don't, it could be a wake-up call that you're reevaluating your life right now and not liking what you're seeing. And maybe it could be a chance to come clean if you decide not to keep it. It doesn't have to be keep a baby in order to stay healthy. It could be the possibility of a baby made you look at your life in a perspective of, is this how I want someone else to come into my life? Mm-hmm. So.
It's true. That's a good point.
But I think you have some good strengths of being able to look at what happened in your childhood and being able to see that that's not what you want. So you have a really good strength of reflection, and I think that's a really good thing to have because you're able to see what you do and don't like about yourself, and you're interested at least in maybe fixing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's scary. Like, I don't want an OD or anything. I don't want to lose him. But I know if I have this baby that I can do better for my baby than what I was given, I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
I think, do you have a good support group?
No, it's just pretty much him and my friend. And now this baby. So I don't know where I would find friends or anything. But.
Yeah, regardless if you want to keep the baby and get clean for the baby, you can still join support group. And I mean, no one's going to ask you, are you clean or not? You can go and just see what's it about and see what's going on. And then maybe that would motivate you to help yourself.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any friends. Like, I mean, she's my friend, but let's be honest, like, I shouldn't be doing drugs while I'm pregnant.
Right.
I mean, do you know anything about the health risks of doing heroin while you're pregnant?
It's definitely not good for the baby, that's for sure. It's kind of like with anything, like with alcohol and cigarettes. It's not good for the baby. Maybe your friend meant by that staying on the drugs would be better for the baby because the withdrawal symptoms are really tough. But that is only just a period of time of symptoms that suck really bad. But it'll pass.
But what if I have a crack baby and she's already in me? What if something happens and I stop now and it's too late? What do you know about that?
I know there's definitely some. I actually don't know, I don't know what resources there are out there when babies do come out that way. But I know it isn't like life or death in most cases. A baby can also go with withdrawal after that, and then once they're off for a while, then maybe they'll become better. But I can connect you with some more information about that for sure after this.
Okay.
But so, what information were you for sure wanting from me? I can definitely give you some information for recovery groups, some information for a GED program, information about keeping or putting up your baby for adoption or termination, any information you would like.
I mean, it's all a lot, but I think the main thing right now is getting a different job so that I'm not around that. Because I think you're right. If I keep it, even if I don't keep it, this is a good motivation for me to be sober and be in recovery. So I think right now it's a lot, thank you, but the research is on recovery and me getting off heroin, and my education probably is good enough right now.
Okay. I'll definitely get that for you. And give you options about job searching too. Nowadays there's a lot of job searching on the internet, like Indeed.com, LinkedIn, things like that. So I'll get you some information on that too. So you can do that at home if you...
Do those work?
They work, yeah. I did a few of them in college, and all my college friends raved about LinkedIn, so...
I mean, I don't have any college experience. So, I mean, how would it work for someone like me that doesn't have anything?
You can, well, if you get your GED, you can put that on there. And it has just a section for any job application, has a section just for your skills. So you can talk about maybe your people skills, your communication skills, your resilience, different things, different strengths that you have that aren't necessarily textbook.
Okay. Yeah, we can give it a try.
Okay. It was really nice meeting you.
You too.
And we'll schedule an appointment just to check back in, and maybe in that appointment I can give you more resources that you're interested in at that period of time.
That'd be nice. Thank you. It's a good start.